Let's go. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, yeah, everybody now. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, yeah, everybody. Let's go. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, yeah, everybody now. Can we mix? Everybody. Yeah, yeah, everybody now. Let's go. Yeah, we living in the now. Yeah, 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 living in the now.
Y'all are in for a treat. You guys ready for a show tonight? Hell yeah. You guys, let's welcome up your host. Keep the clapping going for your man, your host, Jeff Hyde. Let him hear it. Woo! Yeah.
Getting pulled over is never a funny thing, but I did see this the other day. I saw a motorist getting pulled over by a cop on a bicycle. You ever seen that here in LA?
Yeah.
Actually, the cop had already pulled him over, so the car was pulled over, and then the bicycle was like on the kickstand, and the cop was at the window, and I'm driving by going, what the hell was he thinking? I dare a cop on a bicycle try to pull me over. I'd be like, okay, officer, I'm gonna select psych. There's no way you're gonna pull me over on a bicycle. I'm sorry. If I'm driving my 1998. I was gonna say Yugo, but the audience probably don't even know what a Yugo is. It would be the equivalent of a Chevette. Oh. Yugo came out in the 80s, they had like 3 cylinders. A pedestrian was faster than it. It was a car from Yugoslavia, which no longer exists. You normally saw it on the freeway when doing this. No, you go, no, you go, no, you go. But you gotta know what the car was. Okay, like I said, we have a bunch of talent here tonight. I'm gonna start to bring up your first comedian. I was talking to this guy in the green room, and I'm telling you, man, he's originally from LA. He's really from LA, his life story. One of these days he'll write a book. Give it up for Mr. Wait, I wanna say his name. I know the first name.
Just Marty.
Just Marty. Okay, give it up for Marty from LA.
That's right, I was born and raped in Los Angeles. Just trying to get some shit off my chest. Does anybody have a paper towel? Kels, you know what a platonic friend is? It's an ugly bitch, right? Yeah. I performed at Harris Hotel in Las Vegas, and the management said if I keep working on my material and give up my day job, I could be homeless. They put me on the 14th floor. I think they wanted me to jump. The room was so small, I had to open a window whenever I got an erection. Which at my age doesn't happen very often. But I don't believe in using Viagra. I still think the girl should work for the money. Kayla's very beautiful. She looks just like her mother, only older. She wants to marry a rich man so she can afford to date black guys. Yeah, she loves black guys. Her dignity's all stretched out. Last night there was a blackout in our neighborhood, so I called the police. Actually, my wife is black. She's Jamaican. We've been living together for 21 years, and I'll never find another woman as wonderful as Joy. But I'm gonna keep on trying, because that's what us guys do. What's up, Fernanda? You're looking good tonight. Yeah. So, Fernanda, when you meet a guy, do you have sex right away, or do you wait for the first date? Because if they're not fucking on the first date, they're fucking useless, am I right? Have you heard that Palestinians are sneaking into Israel by wearing deodorant? I told that joke to an Israeli girl, Omra, and she asked me, "What's deodorant?" She came into the club the other night with her dog. The dog was licking her all over the lips. Disgusting. I'll never kiss that dog again. I hate it when I get a pimple next to my herpes. You ever see somebody with herpes on their lips crack a smile? Del, give us a smile. It sure hurts, doesn't it? Well, I just got back the results of my HIV test and I found out I'm not gay. One good thing about having AIDS is you don't have to worry anymore about wearing a condom. And condoms are for pussies. By the way, once, I wear Magnum condoms because the girl never notices when they slide off. I may be Jewish, but I raw dog it like a Catholic. You know, the Jews, they believe in the old testicle. Jesus came in the new testicle. That's why the pages stick together. Some of you don't like the Jews, and if this doesn't change, we're going to have to raise your rent. My wife is a sex object. When I try to have sex with her, she objects. She plays hard to get, I play hard to get hard. And dating can be awkward when you're married. I don't hit on women my own age because they're too easy to bruise. I prefer postmenopausal women because I'm looking for a relationship with no strings attached. You know, all my relationships have been abusive, but I hang in there until they can't take it anymore. I like to play catch with my kid, but I dropped him. And he's reached that awkward age where he knows when he's done wrong, but he still can't take a punch. My wife wants to have another kid. I took her to the doctor, but he wouldn't fuck her. When she was younger, she would get jobs where she was sexually harassed. But now that she's older, it's getting harder to find those kind of jobs. You know, groping is a touchy subject. All this controversy over Harvey Weinstein has made me come to the realization that I should have been a producer. And you heard about Louis C.K. You know, I like the way he handles himself. Yeah, I don't know if you hadn't heard, you know, he was masturbating in front of some women, and they were offended because he took too long to come. Now, if Louis asked if he could masturbate in front of me, I would ask him, would you like me to tickle your balls? Because he's still got some juice in this community. And those women, they were comics. They wanted a spot, and he gave it to them. Over here, a couple over there. That's a Monica Lewinsky joke. 3 black guys wearing hoodies crossed the street to avoid me. Do I look broke? It's a Trayvon Martin joke. That's my time, guys. Thank you so much.
Your next comedian has been here before. We liked him so much we brought him back. Well, actually, he lives in North Hollywood by me, so I gave him a ride. So give it up for the very funny Mr. Franklin Yee.
All right, man. Give her Marty. Hell yeah. And give up whoever's doing the goddamn sound. What the fuck? We're on live TV, goddammit. When the president, hello. Oh, jeez. Hello. He must have heard me in the back. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. It might be God. I don't know. God, I'm sorry, okay? God, I'm sorry. All right, see, God's nice. Nice letting me play that shit. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. My mom, she wants me to go to church, to be a nice church girl. And I hope that never happens. I don't want to get with a church girl, because that means I'm going to have to go to church. I don't want to go to church, guys. You see, I like my Sundays off. I like brunch, farmer's market, football. It's cool. My mom's like, what's going to happen when the world ends and God comes back to save us? He's not going to know who you are because you never go to church. I told my mom, don't worry. If the world ends, that means the apocalypse is happening. And I watch a lot of Walking Dead. And I know one thing. Only one Asian survives. And his name's not Frank, okay? Hey, wouldn't it be a trip if God's last name was actually Dammit? It'd be a trip, right? It'd be a trip. God damn it. That's your full name. I know your full name. Oh, man. I'm not that famous, yeah. I know what you must be thinking. He was in Crazy Rich Asians, right? He was, right? I wasn't, but I'll take that credit, goddammit, all right? Like, what Asian were you? And I said, any of them, okay? We all look alike, goddammit. I like to say Asian 151. And it usually works at shows. They'll be like, hey, you seen it on Crazy Rich Asians, Asian 151, it's Franklin Yee. And it works all the time. Unless you do a show with all Asian people. Then it doesn't work, because the Asian before you takes it. They'll be like, you seen it on Crazy Rich Asians, it's Asian 151, get for Eric Lee. I'll be like, fuck you, Eric, that's my spot. That's my fucking credit. He'll be like, fuck you, Frank. It's all our credits. Whoever comes up first. It's like, all right. Gotta be fair. Gotta share the credits, you know. I was actually on a TV show, though, guys. I was on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yes. See, yeah. It was a good episode, too. I was on the episode where Larry picked up a hooker to go in the carpool lane. It was a great episode. I remember I was in the episode because they filmed it right in front of me. Like, they were just filming the scene right behind me. And that was a good scene. It was a good scene, and I used that credit a lot. They're like, you seen him on Curb Your Enthusiasm? Give it for Franklin Yee. I was like, yes, folks, yes. You see, guys, that's credit number one, okay? That's a real credit, goddammit. And it's crazy, too, because the guy that was sitting behind me at the game was accused of murder. Yes, I know, because it was on the Channel 9 News. A lot of my friends were like, did you go to the Dodger game, Frank? I was like, yeah. He's like, I was like, how do you know? He's like, I saw you on the Channel 9 News. I was like, wow, that's credit number 2, all right? You've seen him on Curb Your Enthusiasm, the Channel 9 News. Give it for Franklin Yee. I was like, hell yeah. What's even crazier is that person that was accused of murder was actually made that into a documentary because he used that episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm to get out. That was his alibi. I know this for a fact because it was on. I saw it, and it was a great documentary, guys. It was great, and I found out the true story about what happened. You see, he got free tickets to a Dodger game, and he had no one to take, so he took his daughter. Yeah, and then it was crazy too because the guy that murdered the woman, there's only one witness, and then he sketched him out at the police station, and it looked just like him, and he would have went to jail. He would have went to jail, guys. And if it wasn't for that episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, he would, he'll be in prison right now, guys, for life. I remember when I watched the documentary, he was crying. He was like, I don't know what I would have done. I would have never seen my daughter again. It would have been so sad. And it moved me to tears, guys, because that documentary made it to Netflix. And that's credit number 3, all right? Oh, yeah. Growing up, my parents beat me with an umbrella. Yes. A lot of my friends were like, did that traumatize you, Frank? I was like, no. I mean, sure, I pee in the bed whenever it rains, but still. Oh, man. Someone asked me, what's so great about UFC? And I told them, it's fantastic. You get to see someone get beat up, and it's not you. Right? Getting beat up sucks. Watching someone get beat up is fantastic. I paid money to see that. Now, if you can't afford UFC because it's very expensive, all you do is go on the internet. Because whenever there's a fight, for some weird reason, people just take out their phones and record it. And you know it's a good fight because they scream out, World Star. That's how you know it's a good fight. And it's crazy, too, because it's universal. Because I went to Thailand one time. And I saw 2 Thai dudes about to fight, and all these Thai people took out their phones. And they screamed out World Star in their language. They're like, Mortal Kombat! And other than that, you guys have a fantastic night. Give it up for Jeff.
Where is there a black community? Where is it?
I think that there's a more of a systemic issue with something that's bigger than something that we're going to fix today.
But we're so busy trying to reconcile with the other and trying to be like the other that we have not properly reconciled with ourselves.
The teardown of me during my campaign and how negative it was, it reminded me that, just campaigning itself is exactly what our African American men are going through on a day-to-day.
We need to take charge. We need to teach our sons to become men.
Your next comedian, I've had the pleasure of seeing her start a comedy career, and now she's here tonight. Give it up for Ms. Mancy M. I don't know how to say her last name.
Meh, like meh. That kind of emotion. How are you guys doing? Sweet. Yeah, so after the Chinese guy comes the Indian girl. Yeah. You know it's the outsourced part of the comedy. I am Mansi, I am Indian, and I'm legal. I'm just saying. Thank you. Legally challenged. Yes. I am Indian, and, well, let's be clear. I am the red dot Indian and not the feathered Indian. Yeah. Yeah, I do like to be feathered, sir, though. Just saying. What's the red dot about? So the red dot, women in India have a red dot when they are married. I have one. I just didn't put it on. You know why? You know how you American women do it with your ring when you go to a club to find a hot guy? That's what I do with my dot. So if the guy has no money and he's broke, I'm putting my dot back. I know how it works in America. Figured it out. But I just hate what is up with these Americans when I tell them I'm an Indian. Why does everybody think I work at a call center? I don't work at a call center. Yeah. I'm an engineer, yes. Thank you for not appreciating it, yes. I'm an engineer. I fix computers at the call center. Yes, but it's really sad when you tell people you're an engineer, they think you can fix anything. Yeah, like the bulb, the sound system. I came here, they're like, can you fix our sound system? I'm like, no, I came here for the show. I just hate it. Yeah, they ask you to fix it. The other day I was walking in LA and this lady came to me and she was like, ma'am, can you fix my husband? No. She's like, I'll give you $500. Bitch, now you're talking. Yes. Any single people here? Of course, all, yes. Everybody in LA says that. Doesn't matter if you're married. I am single too. I'm just looking for a guy who has a green card and job, and that also works. But yes, my parents wanted me to get married. And how the marriage works in India is, it's called an arranged marriage. What that means is, it's the guy's parents meet my parents to decide whom I should be getting married to, without me knowing how he looks, how he smells. What? I escaped. Yeah, because I don't want to be doing some 50-year-old for some 40 cows. Of course, I deserve 80 cows. Yeah. So I left India, and I was like, okay, what do I do? Where do I go? And I ended up in LA, of all the places. And guess what? There are two things you cannot find in LA. Men and parking. Right? We all know that. The good ones are always taken. And then there is some bitch who's taken 2 spots. The remaining ones are for loading only. Terrible. Yeah, I just can't deal with this. I realized that, okay, this is not working out. I don't think it's the arranged marriage that's the problem with me. I just hate dating Indian men. You know why? They're just too hairy. Yeah. Like every time I go down on them, I have to floss. Yeah, it's disgusting. He'd be like, was that good? I'm like, Can I get a toothpick? So terrible. Jeez. My mom's like, why don't you go to these websites? What do you guys have? eHarmony, what's that? Match.com. No, I can't do those websites. I went though to those websites. Browsing Match.com is like browsing animal shelter. Yeah. Some have squinted eyes, broken hearts, broken bank balance. Looking at those pictures, you just don't know whom to rescue. Can't do this thing. I did find one guy. It worked out for a while, like in a week. That's the average in LA. And we broke up. I was like, okay, I feel bad for this guy. You know, it worked out, and finally I did find one. So I was like, I should give him a breakup gift. Yeah, have you ever given a breakup? No, right? I felt like I was like, I should give him one. So I went online and I found this website called as poopsenders.com. Yeah, it's a real website. You know what it does? It sends an anonymous package of poop to your friends and enemies. And my ex is both. But I looked at the options. There were just like 3 options. Some gorilla poop, elephant shit, and cow dung. No bullshit. And I looked at the pricing. It's like $100 per package. Are you kidding me? So I started my own website called as sendyourownshit.com. Terrible. Well, I'm going to leave you with this. People say that I'm very good with tongue twisters, so I'm just going to end with that. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, pickled pepper, Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, with the peck of pickled pepper, Peter Piper picked. Thank you.
Okay, your next performer, last time she came on, she did stand-up. To this time, she's going to come on and sing. Give it up for the very talented Miss Dale Harrison, if she can.
Keep it going for everybody, y'all. Jeff and everyone. Yeah, this first song is really my life story. It's going to be on my half-hour special that's coming up on Amazon, so you can look forward to that. Hit it, DJ. Thank you so much. I wanted to explain it, but whatever. You'll see how it feels. It's like a rap, but not, but is. Turn me up, DJ. Turn me the black volume up, please. Like up, like, that's like white loud. I need it on black loud, you know? Yeah, so I can hear it. You know? Hey. Well, I was working at my day job making cheese when I ran into a dude that said he make beats. I said, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, boom of the beats. Soon as I get home, I'ma check and see. And when I pulled them up on YouTube, he had that fire. Run me up and I got my lights up, mine spinning up a storm, so I had to write ya. Tell you about this grind that I'm doing right here. Whether I'm working in the day or night, I'm ballin'. I'm on the path of success, that's what they call it. I'm out here slinging these jokes, I do my music. Talented in both, I'm gonna use it. Well, it was 9 years ago when I decided hang up all my chicken gloves and get reunited with the path for me from up above. It was in the ATL, I made connects. Who led me to New York where I met the best. Had me performing in the places where the crowd wasn't pretty. Then told me welcome out to New York City. Since my excitement is still the same. Before I leave this city, you gon' know my name. I hit the streets so I can get better now. I can follow anyone and still get them. Cause I'm thirsty and bodies. I say you hurt me. Thirsty and bodies. I say you hurt me. You hurt me. I say you hurt me. I get them grooving when I'm on the mic. I got them slapping backs and knees when I'm talking life. I am a brown skin big buddy. Yeah, I got a stomach, nigga, but you better ask somebody still rocking that fixin' figure. Born in the Indo, but Nigeria made me. Spend time in DC, but I'm Brooklyn, baby. Niggas wanna work me, but I'm chasing opportunity. So we can hang out, but you should not be getting this spoon I need. I spit, I'm quick, my jokes ridiculous. I'm too legit to quit. That's why you all up in my business with my family right beside me. I'm telling Satan to get behind. I get the gift of gap and the gift of getting to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I am indebted cause I thirsty and bodies. I say you hurt me. I'm thirsty, I'm bodied. I say you hurt me. You hurt me. I say you hurt me. You hurt me. Yeah. Thank you. Can someone hand me that water right there? Yep. Okay, again, get this one on iTunes, guys. It's called Boom Boom. Make sure you download it, rate it, and review it. You ready? Let's do it. Original song. Ooh, I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna touch and squeeze your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. I'm normally not the kind of girl who gives it up on the first night. But I always give myself permission to do as I like. When I see you looking at me in my outfit, I know you'll be thinking, sure looks nice. When I put it on you later, I know you're gonna be thinking, ooh, I like, ooh, I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna touch and squeeze your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna follow you home and have the nerve to knock on your door. And if you don't answer, I'm gonna bust through the window and tackle you down to the floor. And if you're not sure that I'm gonna follow through with my plans, you can be sure that I'm a super bad chick that thinks like a man. Ooh, I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna touch and squeeze your boom boom, yeah. I'm gonna ride your boom boom, yeah. Your boom boom, yeah. I gotta tell you about that song before I roll out of here. Most people think I am trying to bust in some man's door and just straight rape him, okay? You do not have to survive Del Harrison out here, okay? That song is actually written about the beat and the microphone, you know? Sometimes, I mean, I wish I had a guy I wrote that about, you know what I'm saying? I have no prospective boom booms over here. I just have the microphone and the beat. And you know, hey, that's my boom boom. Thank you so much. Please download that song on iTunes. God bless you.
Okay, let's keep it rolling. Next comedian came all the way from Dallas. Mr. Alex Hayes.
All right, I know I'm not as pretty as the last few comics, but that's fine. I'm colorblind. Yeah, no one knows what that means. That's fine. It means I can't see orange, purple, or green correctly. So when I have Skittles, I only get half the rainbow. Yeah, people don't understand what being colorblind is. They know one thing about it, and they like to tell me. I'll say I'm colorblind, and they're like, oh my God, like a dog? Yeah, but fuck you. Like, I can't do that with your problems. Like, that's not fair. Like, oh, you never met your dad? Like a praying mantis? The other way people respond when they find out is they like to test whether I'm colorblind or not. They'll be like, oh, you're colorblind? What color is that? What color is that? What color is that? Fucking stop! I don't know. Like, you're not allowed to play Test My Disability with anything else, you know? Not allowed to go up to your deaf friend just... What noise does it make? What noise does it make? People think being colorblind's a bigger deal than it is. They're always like, oh my God, can you drive? I'm like, I got here. Like, yeah, I know the green light's on top. You don't need to worry. Come on, guys, can any of you drive? You got it a little late, but that's fine. We're gonna keep rolling with it. The worst part about being colorblind is that nature sucks. Like, I don't know if you guys knew that. Like, I don't understand what's pretty about the ocean. It looks like oatmeal. What are you guys seeing? Like, I had a friend take me to go see the leaves change. That was just mean, right? Like, what did I see? Have you guys ever seen a sunset? I don't just mean a sunset. I mean a sunset, like one that you hike to where you're like, man, the world's all kind of messed up right now, but look how much beauty there is here. You guys seen that? Yeah. I can't. Sunsets are brown. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's like watching my hair recede just on a big screen, you know? I have to take friends shopping with me, otherwise I mess it up. That's the worst, like, actual thing about being colorblind. I have to take people with me. Last time I went shopping alone, I came back with a shirt that was described to me as puke yellow. I was like, I didn't know puke could be yellow. It's always brown. What are you guys talking about? Brown's a lot of my punchlines. I don't know if you guys have caught on to that yet. It's how I figure out who my real friends are. I'll take them shopping. Because one of two things happens. One, they'll be like, whoa, the sound will just go in and out. Yeah. One, they'll be like, dude, that shirt is mauve and you cannot pull it off. And I'm like, thank you. I'm glad you're making up colors. That's real nice of you. But it's better than the alternative where they'll be like, nah, man, it's gray. Don't worry about it. And then like 6 weeks later, my boss has to be like, you've been wearing a lot of pink lately, Alex. Which is fine with me. I just have no idea what pink looks like. Like, I was bullied for being colorblind a lot as a kid. Not by kids, though, just by the crayons. Yeah, fuck those crayons. I can never tell them apart. And there's always a jerk who's like, read the name of the crayon, idiot. I'm like, fuck you. My parents actually loved me and bought me a pack of 64 crayons. Have you read the titles of those? What the fuck is turquoise supposed to be? And don't say bluish or greenish. Neither of those are words. Mac and cheese, that's a crayon. Even I know that could be 8 different colors depending who cooked it. Like, what's that about? Wine, weird crayon for an 8-year-old, but okay. Help me out here. Is it red wine or white wine? Because red wine is black, white wine is green, and rosé is just terrible. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Maroon, that's just what you do to naughty pirates. Like, what the hell am I supposed to see? Getting off the colorblind shit, I lost a lot of weight recently. In the past month, I lost 50 pounds. Yeah, for 1 month, lost 50 pounds, or as my doctor described it, unreasonable for a human being to deal with. It's really annoying losing all the weight because no one gives a shit how, but they all ask. You know, they're always like, so how'd you lose all the weight? And get real sad when I say diet and exercise. So now I'm just lying to them. They're like, how'd you lose all the weight? I ripped it off. Oh, I'm sorry, I phrased that wrong. I cut it off. I go to the gym a lot. That's how I lost all the weight. I hate it there so much. It's my least favorite place in the world because I have a bad shoulder. I have a hernia, so I don't know if I'm in pain from my shoulder, my hernia, or just because I'm a little bitch. You know, I can never figure that out. And I think it's because I'm a little bitch because someone keeps telling me that at the gym and no one's stopping him, you know? He's way bigger than me. What do you expect me to do? He's like twice my size and he lost both his legs in Afghanistan. Yeah, I can't stand up to my bully because he can't stand up. It's not fair. Guy's a dick. I hate him. But like I lose the room when I talk about him. Why? Because he's a hero? Fuck him. He follows me around the gym calling me Bruce all day. Yeah, I know that makes no damn sense. It's because one time I wore a Batman shirt to the gym. And like I get it, if I'm wearing a Batman shirt to the gym, I have to be like, I'm ready to save Gotham. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm ready to do 20 minutes on the elliptical today, you know? He's not even the worst person at my gym. There's a couple that just walk around holding hands, just bragging about how happy they are and shit, you know? One time, they do curls holding hands. They do this shit. One time, he dropped the weight on his foot, and the whole gym started applauding, and I've never been happier, you know? All right, that's been my time tonight. You guys have been great. Bye.
Your next comedian's once the first time on the show, very talented. Give it up for Miss Fernanda Tapia. Did I say that correctly? Did I say that correctly?
You got it.
All right.
Hey, what's up, beautiful Hollywood people? Hey. So, I don't get camping, okay? A lot of my white friends try to convince me to go camping. They say, oh my God, it's so fun. Oh, really? Because I see people camping all over Hollywood. And it doesn't look like fun. And then they want me to go on an adventure in the forest where people get killed. I'm good. I've seen Criminal Minds. See, I'm from Nicaragua. Any Latinos? Didn't think so. Because in Nicaragua, we don't need to go camping. We were born camping. I remember as a little girl, I walk into my tent. First thing I do, I take out my shoes. Because it's my weapon. It's gonna be a fight between me and the roach in the corner, flying, and the crickets and flies. Why would I go back to that, huh? White men. See, my mom didn't sacrifice her life to bring me to United States of America for me to go back to camping. See, after Nicaragua, we moved to another third world country, Miami. Man, I was so confused when I moved to Miami because I thought guys were gonna look like Brad Pitt and not like Pitbull. So I go visit my family once per year, you know, for Christmas. I just came back. It was amazing. No white people. But my mom gets mad at me. She goes, oh my God, you're so skinny. I hate when people say that because, oh my God, you're so skinny. What, you don't go up to fat people and be like, oh my God, you're so fat. Right? Because that's mean, right? But skinny people have feelings too, you know? And then my mom makes fun of me. She goes, you're going to go to the gym? What are you going to work out? Your bones? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna work out my bones. I don't want my bones to break when I'm old. Like Mr. Here right here. What's your name, sir? I forgot. Marty. Hi. Yeah. But I told my mom, I said, Mom, I live in Los Angeles. Every restaurant I go to, the food is gluten-free, dairy-free. Everything's free except for the price. You're taking out the gluten and charging me for it? Okay, put the gluten in a to-go box. See, you have way more opportunities living in the United States. Like, for example, student loans. Anybody have student loans? Yeah. Right? It's like, oh, I don't know about you, but I just keep deferring them. Why not, right? But then I got a letter in the mail saying I couldn't defer them anymore. So I'm gonna pretend like they don't exist. Just like people in LA do to the homeless. Thank you. Man, East Coast people here? Yeah. Woo! Man, I miss New York. I miss real people, you know? I remember I took the subway and the smell is just delightful. It smells like piss, you know? From the rats. And people are always in a rush. They're like, oh my God, I gotta go to work. Because that's what real people do. They have jobs. People in LA have jobs too. Boob jobs, blow jobs. It's the law. How much time do I have, sir? 3:45. Damn. Okay. Any actors in the house? You work at a restaurant too? Man, I wish there was some special student loan for being an actor in LA. Being an actor in LA is freaking expensive. You gotta pay for acting class, improv, audition technique, core reading, breathing, voice. And then I booked the role. Yes, thank you. But it was deferred payment. That's my time, guys. Have a great night. Thank you.
Okay, your next comedian goes by one name. Came all the way from Santa Clarita. Give it a. No, he's from New Jersey, but he came via Santa Clarita and finally got a ride down here with Uber Lyft. Give it up for Mr. Joking World.
What's up, guys? Yeah. All right. I'm a poet and a comedian. That means I'm poor. All right. Struggling, man. I moved from New Jersey to LA, and I'm starting to realize people in LA need compasses. It's bad. People think that there's a state called East Coast out there somewhere. I had this one homie, he's like, yo, where you from? I'm like, New Jersey. He's like, oh, I got family out there. Like, Jersey? Like, New Jersey? I'm like, yeah, what part they live in? He's like, Atlanta. I'm like, that is not the same. It's like ordering a pizza and getting a pineapple. It's bad, man. Like, I moved out here, I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. Yeah, girl was like, oh my God, what diet plan are you on? I'm like, poverty. Struggling. Feed me. Teamwork makes the dream work. My God. It's bad, like little things get me hype now. Little things get me hype. I had a homie, he was like, yo, you wanna go half on Little Caesars? I was like, what? $2.50 for 4 slices of pizza? Count me in, struggle will not win. Oh my God. I need this in my life, man. It's bad, man. He was talking about Uber. Anybody been struggling so much that you had to hitchhike Uber? It's when you start walking towards your destination and you order the Uber when you could afford the Uber. I started walking one day, I was like, $6.82? I don't know if this is gonna do. I was like, $5.41? Let me get a little bit closer, son. $4.20? Nah, Uber is smoking something. It's bad, man. It's crazy. Like, I realized, like, one time I got close to my job, like, and I ordered the Uber. I was so close to my job, I got picked up by a Mexican guy with no car. Just a Vaughn shopping cart with an Uber sticker on it, talking about get in. Traffic at this time is bad. I'm like, yo, first of all, Juan, we are in the parking lot. Just give me one good push and let Jesus take the wheel. Donde estes? But I couldn't get mad at Juan, man. I couldn't get mad because, like, I realized, like, you need a second hustle or you are in trouble in LA. Like, it was so bad the other day, I saw the devil outside selling church fans, talking about praise God for $2.99. I'm like, oh, what on earth, fam? He's like, look, I'm struggling, fool, so get these church fans and you could praise God too. I'm like, look, I understand your hustle is so mean, but I am good, Joel Osteen. It's crazy, man. Like I'm a poet and a comedian, so like I realized like I had to make this decision because I'm not sexy. Like I have no sex appeal because I look like the guy from the Allstate commercials. Dollar for dollar. Can't get no comedy hoes at your comedy shows when you look like Dennis Haysbert? What? I don't get no groupies, man. I feel like a loser because I go home smelling like cougars. I smell like raisins and AARP cards. My wife be like, why you smell like menopause? I'm like, yo, why do you know what menopause smells like? But I realized, man, poets are sexy, man. Like poets can make anything sound sexual. Like I went to this one poetry spot, man, and this one poet, he came to the mic and everything he said sounded sexual. He came to the mic, he was like, she loves my diction. What we do is gorgeous. I work her assonance until it leaves her the sorest. Her ex, man, she had to get rid of him because he was an idiom. With him, she only met a 4 until I gave her 4 more. I'm like, yo, get that man a condom before he becomes a problem. So I wanted to write my own super sexy poem. So if y'all ready, let's get some snaps in here to get this poetry energy going. All right, cool, that's enough. This poem is called California Love. Here we go, y'all ready? Okay. I don't know why I did that pause, but poets do it, so I wanted to do it too. You deal, wait, hold on, I gotta do the poetry tiptoe. You deal with an overzealous fella. Let's leave him lost and jealous. Breakfast on the beach. You ever have a San Diego? Girl, I would do your body joy. I hope I sent a mental note. I heard that your boyfriend was a iffy boy because his sack ran men too. Look, I could have gave this all to Dina, but I look past Adina. Remember what you want, Lynn Wood. That's light. Let's turn these watts up. I'm trying to put the wood in the valley, and I will go down South Bay. I'll start with your back first. You won't be able to stand nor walk. Money talks, but you know what my chat's worth. I know, I made your Aunt Terry, but let's not bring up my past dirt. Remember what you want, Hollywood. And if your man act up, even Fresno, I Stockton, you don't want what's in this palm. Dale, be walking dead. Don't end up like Glenn. Dale, baby, it's crazy. Ask Tracy. I got this gift wrapped. All I need is your box. I'm a star. Think the top of Christmas trees. Stop. Whether you're naughty or nice. When I come down that chimney, I bet you'll believe in Santa. Monica, that's my time, y'all. Peace.
Joking world. All right, your last performer. We said the best for last. He's been here before. You've been here before, right, Dave? No, you haven't. Okay, well, maybe it's another Dave. Give it up for Mr. Dave Getz. I think I said that wrong, but you never been here before?
I think I heard something, but it wasn't this show. It wasn't this show. But nice to be here nonetheless. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Yeah. I'm originally from Chicago. That's where all my family is. I'm a very protective big brother. I held my sister Claire, in my arms when she was a baby, and You know, she's 35 now, but I still see her as 420 months. And a few years ago, I was home for the holidays, and my sister and I were having a heart-to-heart, and she told me she was gay. And at first, it kind of bothered me, and I was like, you know, did I do this? You know, like, did we wrestle too much or something? You know, but I'm actually, you know, I'm in a place where I'm happy that she's gay. You know, because I'm a man, and I know what I do to women. And I don't want that happening to my sister. You know, and she had a boyfriend when she was in high school, but he was kind of a lame, square, you know, corny type dude. Like, he might have had sex with my sister, but he wasn't smashing my sister, you know. Like, he wasn't banging her head into the headboard. You know, he didn't have her hanging from a shower rod. You know, he didn't grab her by the pussy. He was so unpresidential. And when you see two women together, you know, it's very sensual, it's sweet, you know, they're giving each other soft kisses, they're wearing white lace. It's like two angels. And then Dick comes in and just turns into a murder scene. You know, screaming and begging and hollering, and you know, I just don't want my sister being penetrated, is what I'm saying here. So, and actually, Claire's married to her wife, Lindsay, and the family is very supportive of both Claire and Lindsay. I remember I was having a talk with my mom, and she was like, you know, I really like Lindsay. You know, she's hardworking, she's humble, she's respectful. And I was like, Mom, I like Lindsay because she doesn't have a dick, all right? That's why she's good with me. And you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've had gay thoughts before. I'm not attracted to men, but it's just the fact that my sister, my baby sister, has been with both men and women, and I don't want her to be more sexually accomplished than me. You know, I just feel like there's nothing I can do to top that, you know? Like, she's fucked 2 different genders. I'm like, you Bo Jackson, you. You know? Yeah. I actually prefer to date older women. I'm not too much of a fan of the young chicks, because I don't like their attitudes. You know, like, they feel like they know everything. And I'm like, bitch, how? You know, you just started living, you know? Like, I was following a chick on Instagram until I found out she was born in 1993. I was like, 93? I was like, bitch, Jordan had 3 rings by then, all right? And you're just being born? I was like, unfollow. We don't have anything to talk about. I don't know who you are. Yeah. I've actually been dating myself for the last couple months, which is nice. I occasionally smash someone else, but I still take myself back. You know? Yeah. Have you ever masturbated so well that after you came, you had to take yourself out to a restaurant because the food that you had in the house wasn't good enough for you? I was like, there is no way that I'm going to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich after the performance that I just gave myself. I was like, Dave, we were going to the restaurant, table for 1, you can get anything you want, dessert 2. I was like, you hit all the spots. I was like, yeah. Did you know that chicks who have all kinds of trash in their car will let you smash raw on the first date? That is factual. If you go into her car and you hear like the sound of crinkling water bottles and you see fast food bags laying around, it's a very good chance you're gonna smash raw that night. You heard it here. I don't believe in having to wine and dine women just to sleep with them. And I'm not against wining and dining a woman. I just feel like if you're gonna do that, you should do it for genuine reasons and not just because you want some ass. You know, because a good date is based on who you're with and not what you're doing. You know, for example, you could be at some fancy restaurant with a guy, but if you're not enjoying his company, you're not gonna have a good time. You know, meanwhile, you could be having a hot dog with somebody, you can have an amazing time. You know, and furthermore, I feel like if you wanna fuck me and I wanna fuck you, I feel like I should be able to fuck for free. And the last chick I was dating, first time we went out, I bought her a Cadillac margarita from Fridays, $6. And we ended up having sex that same night. And then a couple months later, she was over at my house, and I live in Koreatown, And parking is very tight in my neighborhood, so I just put her in my parking garage. And the next morning, we go to get her car out, and it was fucking $32 for the parking. I was like, God damn. I was like, well, you know what? I was like, I'll take care of this, seeing as I've only spent $6 in the relationship thus far. I was like, I'll pay for parking, you know? But I'm still kind of pissed, man, because I'm like, $32 just for some fucking parking? But then I rationalized in my mind, I was like, you know what, Dave? You've been fucking for 6 months, and you've only spent a total of $38. You know, for just 15 cents a day. You know, less than a cup of coffee. I was like, this is all right, I can do this. My name is Dave Getzoff. Thank you, guys.
Right, Thursday night. Let's go. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, yeah, everybody now. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, yeah, everybody. Let's go. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, yeah, everybody now. Can we mix? Everybody. Yeah, yeah, everybody now. Let's go. Yeah, we living in the now. Yeah.
Your next performer came all the way from Australia, from Chicago, Connecticut, and all of them St. Thomas, my hometown right there.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys had fun? Yeah. Give it up for all the talent you've seen. Thursday Night Live, we'll be back here. Thank you all. Good night.
Yes, I would love it for you too. Thank you.
Bathroom